Noise. Noise fills the world. Posts, pitches, advertisements, endless streams of words. But noise. Noise is not remembrance. No. Noise is forgotten as soon as it is heard. Story, however, is sovereign. Story engraves itself into memory. Story is what turns a voice into a legacy. I am Prince Anthony Alexander, and my life's work is to guide sovereign beings back to their thrones. This teaching of today is part of the Sovereign OS, the operating system of self, where mindset, communication, and image align into presence. And today we turn to the power of story, the crown jewel of sovereign communication. They may say your brand is boring or nobody remembers what you say. And they are right. Believe me, they are right. If you're speaking only in facts and features. If your words lack rhythm. If your voice carries no narrative thread. Noise may get attention, but only story creates allegiance. Every sovereign carries an inner story, a narrative of who they believe they are. If your inner story is one of doubt, is one of scarcity, is one of exile, your outer story will carry the same echo. But when your inner story is one of remembrance, every word, every single word you speak becomes an invitation for others to remember too. Storytelling is not performance. It is architecture. A sovereign story has three beams. The beam of truth, which is what you have lived, has the beam of resonance, which is what others recognize in themselves through your words, and has the beam of rhythm, the cadence that makes it unforgettable. Speak facts, and people will nod. Speak story, and people will follow. Your brand is not your logo. No. It is the story the world tells about you when you are not in the room. If you do not craft that story consciously, believe me, the world will write it for you. And so, sovereign storytelling is not optional. It is the crown that protects your legacy. Here is a sovereign practice for you today. Well, for this week, let's make it slightly better. Throughout this week, choose one story from your own life. Not perfect, not polished, but a true story. Ask yourself these three questions. Question number 1. What does this story reveal about my essence? Question number 2. How can I tell it with rhythm, not rumbling? Question number 3. What throne am I inviting others to sit upon through this story? Then just share it. Share it in conversation, share it in a post, or even with yourself in the mirror. Notice how different people respond to a story compared to noise. Noise is forgotten. Story, that one is remembered. Do not fill the world with words that vanish. Speak stories that engrave themselves into eternity. For when you master storytelling, your voice ceases to be content. It becomes covenant. And covenant is what turns a fleeting voice into an everlasting legacy.